Welcome back to Rescue Bots Academy Season 2. Today we're taking a look at Episode 18, Fun-Droids. In this episode, the recruits get to test out a new amusement park in Griffin Rock before any humans do, but some malfunctions ruin their fun. First off, if you're not a fan of clowns, you're not going to like this episode, because there's creepy evil clowns all over the place.
Whoa! Hold on there, Speedy.
How did this robot know Hotshot's middle name?
We need speed? It's my middle name.
The first ride they try to go on struck me as kind of odd. Specifically the whole thing of having a maximum height. Isn't it usually the other way around? Like, isn't it usually you have to be so tall in order to ride? I guess there could be rides that have a maximum height, but wouldn't they also have a minimum height too? I like how all the recruits cheat at the carnival games using their respective abilities. Although, I don't think we needed to see Hotshot cheat twice. Also, I kind of wanted to see how strong the recruits were in relation to each other. It seems like Hoist is stronger than Hotshot, but I really wanted to see if Wedge was stronger than Hoist without him resorting to his piston punching gimmick. Also, this is a strongman game made for humans, and they're all giant robots. How are they all not strong enough to beat it? I guess Hotshot and Hoist were holding back, and Wedge was not? Also, after Wedge knocks the bell off, and Hoist is holding it, does this remind anyone else of the golden discs from Beast Wars? This seems kind of appropriate considering... Oh, I don't want to spoil anything in case you haven't watched ahead yet, but keep this in mind when we talk about a future episode. I like that Whirl gets to show off her detective skills again.
The evidence here indicates that someone's sparkling water dripped on the console that controls the Fun-Droids and blammo! That's what caused this little guy to malfunction!
So the rides go haywire, but Whirl saves everyone. Good job, Whirl. And so, Hotshot, Hoist, and Wedge admit that they should have known better, and Medics fixes the Fun-Droids. Also, did the Fun-Droids kicking them out of the park for not having a ticket remind anyone else of Indiana Jones?
No ticket.
This was an alright episode. I think the main appeal of this episode was how cute it was to see the recruits in an amusement park riding the rides and playing the games. It kind of reminded me of that Transformers Armada episode, Carnival, where a bunch of minicons go to, you guessed it, a carnival. Both of these episodes featuring little Transformers in fairground type settings. I also couldn't help but feel a little depressed watching this episode because it's Transformers in an amusement park, which reminded me of how back in March, we were supposed to have TFCon Orlando and I had all these big plans. I hadn't been to Florida since BotCon 2010, exactly a decade ago. And even before TFCon Orlando was announced, I was seriously considering taking a trip there on my own because I really wanted to visit the Universal Studios and Disney World parks again, especially MGM, or Hollywood Studios as it's now called, and go to their new Star Wars land. So having TFCon there too, it was like a once-in-a-lifetime match made in heaven. It's like the stars aligned to make the ultimate dream vacation for me. I had it all planned out. I even bought a brand new phone so I could record as much of it as I could for you guys in the best quality available, which is the same phone that I now use to record all my TF Hunt videos. So at least I'm getting some use out of it. But I was going to do a video of every day of my big trip, showing you all my exciting adventures at all the parks. In addition to, of course, covering TFCon during the actual convention that weekend. I bought new clothes. I even put together an outfit for myself based on my OC. And I was going to cosplay, or Disney Bound as they call it, as my own Transformers OC while visiting Batuu in Galaxy's Edge. I was going to pretend to be a Cybertronian in human form, like a pretender or holoform avatar, who accidentally crashed on Batuu. And I would ask the cast members if they knew where I could find transwarp cells for my ship, or where I could resupply on Energon. Stuff like that. See if they would catch on to what I'm saying, and also see whether they would play along, or keep it strictly in the world of Disney-owned properties. And of course, I really wanted to ride all the new rides, like the Millennium Falcon one, the Rise of the Resistance, and do the lightsaber building experience at Savi's workshop. I was even going to work it into my OC's fiction that she visited this strange planet once in a galaxy far, far away, where she met lots of aliens that talked about something called the Force, and got this strange weapon called a lightsaber. I had everything set, but of course you all know what happened. Maybe next year or the year after there'll be another TFCon in Orlando. I really hope so. If not, I'll probably still go when it's safe to do so. But back to this review. Well, let me know what you thought of this episode down in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, ring the bell, and do all that other fun stuff. And join me next time when we'll check out Season 2, Episode 19, The Great Energon Rush. Ah yes, the episode that we would have reviewed several episodes ago had we stuck with the original incorrect air dates order instead of going by the new Netflix order. Well, see you then.